late afternoon in Southern California, and just refreshed the hummingbird feeder. There are many subtypes that do not migrate to South America, Latin America, like most of them do. These are year-round. They recognize the feeder. They can be aggressive to the other ones that come in. So we're just gonna let this camera sit here for a minute. Hopefully the dogs won't disrupt. Whoops. I am shooting through my blinds. Outside was just problematic, and I'm shooting through my blinds because I can't raise them high enough. I also have chili peppers hanging. That's not for the birds. That's my year-round decorations I have. I leave for Christmas time year-round. So that's just an after effect. I don't think they can see through the window anyway with the screen. Anyway, I'm going through over a quart a day of feeding for them, which is fine because they may not be nesting, but they're out there buzzing around. There may not be that many flowers as there is during spring and summer as we go into fall, and we do have changes in the fall. Even though it's Southern California, there are some trees that are not deciduous that drops leaves and flowers die off and so forth. So we'll let that record a little bit. Lower the radio so it doesn't overpower it. So I've been raising birds since I was about 5-6 years of age, and poultry, game birds, all kind of birds, parrots, chickens, and I just love these little marbles. I think when God created the universe, the hummingbirds should have really been designated or by man as insects, because they're just so fragile, and sometimes real wet storms will knock them down to the ground. I'll have to pick them up, warm them up, sugar them a little bit, and release them when they dry off. They just can't handle. I do have specially made hummingbird nest, custom made. They're like tiered, like 2 or 3, and I'll show it in another video. But I have not found that they've used them, even though they're hidden in the trees. To my knowledge, they never use them. However, I do have pictures I'll post some other time. And the citrus they like to hide, especially if it's thorny or something, or a cacti where it's got good protection. I found their nest in there, and typically they lay 2 eggs. Most of the subspecies, they lay 2 eggs, and if they don't hatch near the same time, which they typically do, one gets bigger because every day they're like 50% bigger than the day before. The parents will, the hen will throw out the smaller baby and let the dominant one live because it takes up the whole nest. This is a 4 feeder spouts on this one, and it is glass. I like glass rather than plastic, and because of the pollution and grime and the dirt in the air, you know, it gets grimy, and you got to watch for mold, that kind of stuff. So I can't bring it up any because my wall is blocking it. I have it up high just in case a roaming cat might come. Did you also know that praying mantis, if you ever get praying mantis, they can take out a hummingbird? It's true. Also, the migratory, the name escapes me right now, the orioles. They like to jump on this and try to get the nectar. However, they spill more of it, and they kind of scare the hummingbirds away. However, if you have a little dish, cut up fresh oranges and put it out there. They'll come out and take the citrus and peck at it, but put it away from your hummingbirds. They will. They're more of a frugivore than these little guys. They don't really, you know. So I have a lot of flowers here, flowering cactus, which is year-round. Some other type of flowers that do well when it rains, which is not very often, but we are going into winter. That attracts them. They say they know it. They're pretty smart. They know the feeder or the flower spots in their little brain, and they memorize it, and they come back. They're here early in the morning, first daylight, and they're here all day. Right now it's about 4:30 PST, Pacific Standard Time. So, and of course with the time change, it's really 5:30. So they're feeding here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Like I said, they'll fight over the nectar. I'm battling 3 dogs in here at my feet. So they're marvels of nature. I absolutely think they're very valuable, and they're easy to attract. Now, depending where you live, they might just be migratory. Well, they'll be gone right now. I have relatives in the south and southeast, and they've left, going down to Latin America, South America, I believe, but mostly Latin America. But out here, like I said before, those subtypes that do not migrate, and I'm going to see if I can get a little closer. Okay. That might be a little bit better. Let's zoom up here. Yeah. So, you know, it's a great project if you have children too, grandchildren. Let them have that responsibility. This film, of course, will be clear if I was outside, but that's going to be my next. I'll do that later this week, just indoor. Not my choice of music, but next time I'll have quality stuff. Sometimes there's a dozen vying for that one spot that they vacate to take that nectar. Of course, they have a high metabolism. They have to feed all day long. This is probably one of the few times they're actually sitting. That one on the left is sitting. And hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed seeing this, please like it. We don't get paid to do any of those videos. We do it to have fun, enjoy nature, and also focus on people who are focus on my YouTube channel, which is ordinary people making extraordinary differences in their community, and you will see that. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comment. Yeah, I'm aware of people that debate about the red liquid. I'm not interested in comments about it. Nothing is proven. It just attracts them more, and I've not found any dead birds. So they're happy, I'm happy, and it's also a great gift to give somebody. Maybe they're not a birder, but they have a nice place safe from cats and roaming things. Nice Christmas gift, holiday gift, or birthday. And give them a nice feeder. I do not recommend plastic ones. This metal one, I'm sorry, yeah, it is metal, but the glass one, I got this at Tractor Supply, and they're pretty much everywhere. I don't know about the East Coast, but you can order it, and it was on sale. And I actually bought my niece one too in the southeast, and she got the tail end of the birds before they left to migrate, so she was happy, and I was happy. So it's a nice gift, maybe 20 bucks, and make your own mixture. You don't have to buy it in the store. That's just a waste of money. It's very easy, and you can't kill them with too much sugar. I put about a cup of sugar, a little bit more, in this quart size plus feeder. And again, the sugar kind of changes elements, the chemistry of it, and it gets kind of moldy, not moldy, but black. You got to really keep it clean and clean it out with vinegar, wash it out. It's really, you know, and also a nice gift for someone who's retired that are pretty much homebodies. Nursing homes, this would be great for a nursing home. Put them up, a bunch of them. They would like that, or hospital, we're open to your suggestions of where we should put these, and we will answer as possible. Thank you so much for watching.
I have no idea. Let me myself tonight. I don't know. I guess I'll have to find a date.
That's right. Whoever finds you the best gift.